across the road. More and more people are running. I guess they're trying to get away from police officers at this point. And, you know, if this was 3-4 months ago, now it appears someone's on the ground now. There's an officer on top of an individual. There's an officer who has a billy club out, and another other officers pulling up in their cruiser. So this is a situation where things are starting to get a little out of control here. There's another officer who just slammed someone on the ground.
Another person is down there, Keith, on the grass.
Yeah, on the grass is where I was speaking of. And so this is what we did not want to see. This is what Mayor Sylvester Turner just a short while ago asked not to happen. Did not want to see, while understanding and recognizing everyone's right to protest, didn't want to see any violence occur. And this is quite unusual for Houston because even though we see a lot of damage, when protests occur, there are riots and looting in a lot of other cities. When there have been protests in Houston, generally over the years, we don't see a lot of violence associated with it. And certainly we're not seeing anything that's like we've been seeing in Minneapolis over the last few days.
Correct.
But on this level, we typically don't see individuals and officers getting into confrontations.
No, we don't see clashes like this at all here. This is very rare. Right outside the police station at Reasoner downtown, and within seconds, just a swarm of police cars and cruisers to tackle this crowd. And you see more police officers now than protesters. But they're all sort of surrounding this area. Police had 2 people down, putting them in handcuffs. I saw something earlier being thrown at a police cruiser. Right now, it looks like they're trying to just get this crowd to disperse. More police officers are on the scene. Some of them are separated by the fence there, and the street is blocked off. And you can see police now forming another line.
Yeah, again, if this was 3 months ago, or just imagine this time last year, traffic right now, 6:47 on a Friday night in the downtown area, the roads would be much busier. But because of the restrictions of COVID-19, a lot of people who are still staying at home, and so traffic is nowhere near as bad as it normally would be. So that's one of the positives you can pull out of this. But again, police never want anyone on any roadways because just anything can happen. A vehicle against a person, the vehicle is almost always going to win.
And as you know, in Minneapolis, the protesters immediately
good news is good news
to protest there. So we just saw something similar happen.
But we have to be strong.
The precinct there got burned down.
That's
we have to support
police immediately
people.
Swarmed once they saw this crowd rushing the police station. Again, downtown at Reasoner.
Now, I see some smoke there,
yes.
And I don't know if that could be. We don't know what that is. We didn't see where it came from, but some smoke just wafted. Some very thick smoke just wafted across the road there. So we
all
know
have to help each other.
That came from, but we don't know where that came from. But we did notice it though.
Yeah, possibly from
be strong
somebody
for
on the other side of
each
that
other.
fence. If I'm not mistaken, I saw it thrown from there, but not
support
confirmed.
all people.
So now police are basically forming 2 lines, and they're kind of pushing in, and they're trying to get this crowd to disperse.
Yeah, they want them to disperse. They want them to get off the roadways. They certainly don't want them getting anywhere near the police headquarters there on Reasoner as well, because especially in light of what happened in Minneapolis, where one of the precincts was the officers basically gave it up because protesters showed up and they were hurling things. They were breaking windows. The officers decided to go ahead and leave, and when they left, a number of
peaceful
people
everyone.
And broke a lot of things and burned a lot of things inside that precinct, and that's certainly something that the HPD and I don't think anyone in Houston wants to see happen here.
Right, and this is a heavily traveled area for those of you who usually take Memorial Drive into downtown. It's now almost 10 to 7 at night, so if you had plans, we encourage you to stay off of Memorial heading into downtown because all of the roads are blocked right there on Houston Ave by the police station.
Good news is good news.
Have made their way.
For the
2
people
were taken into custody, and police there have again formed a line, a human chain, and they're working to get the protesters.
The law enforcement, they're people too, so we got to support.
Peaceful protest in downtown
everyone.
Houston. Not blocking streets.
There are great officers that sacrifice their lives for us.
For a peaceful protest.
We all have to be strong together and support each other and be nice to each other all the time.
And to do so in a peaceful manner, not
if
to
you're
be
nice,
destructive, not to block traffic,
someone will be nice to you.
And cause any harm in particular.
If you're not nice,
then someone
won't be nice to you.
The Capitol near
So we just got to support each other. Be strong.
Busted out and 2 arrests.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
So
and
now, from what we've been able to
you know,
see,
we just have to be there for each other and support each other during good times and bad times.
Of the protests, the original one began at 2 o'clock. And
blessings go out to the family of Mr. Floyd. And thank y'all for tuning in. And keep everyone in your prayers. And health-wise and family-wise, and you know, and just keep being there for your fellow brother or sister or your fellow American. Thank you. Have a great day.